every five seconds it seemed like, hey, where you at? What are you doing? Hey, where you at? What are you doing? And then to me that just seemed like way too much. $15 an hour, it's not worth it for me. You know what? I'm not gonna show up. That's it. I'm not gonna go. So that was it.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Nathan from the Grind Don't Stop. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're staying busy today. So it's Thursday again. Like we mentioned before in the past, every Thursday we go to the dealership to wash over 300 cars. And it's right now, it's actually like 36 degrees. I think maybe 34 maybe, but it's cold. It's cold today. But yeah, definitely, hopefully it warms up. But let's go ahead and head over there and I'll meet you over there. Alright guys, so we're here at the dealership. We're about to go ahead and get started with this lot wash.
It's super cold today. I have double layers as well. I have my hat on because even though it is cold, the sun is out and I got my glasses on. It should be a little bit easier. So for today's video, we want to talk about a few things. Our current employee that kind of usually helps us out with the lot wash, he's sick, so he called out today. So we're going to be a man short. However, we want to give you an update as far as how that's been, as far as hiring an employee, having him work with us. So we'll give you an update how training's been like, and all that's been. And I do want to give you an update as well as far as my current situation with Target. So I'm gonna give you some hot, juicy stuff on that. So stay tuned.
Make sure you subscribe also, so you can stay tuned with our channel.
Quick update, we're at like 130 cars right now. We just put a little bit more gas. I had to take off my other jacket, it was gonna get a little hot. Take off my glasses too and my hat. But yeah, we're almost halfway there. So I'm gonna get back to work before Nathan says something. So I know I just posted a video the other day about me working at Target, but unfortunately it just wasn't working out. I quit Target. I worked there I think three or 4 weeks, almost a month. It just wasn't for me. It was working out at first just because at the time, like my current job, there was some things changing there, and I thought I wasn't gonna get paid as much, so I thought maybe I had to pick up a few extra hours, kind of like a seasonal type job, and I figured Target would be a good fit. First week was fine, the second week's fine. By the third week, I had a new supervisor, and I just didn't like her. She would micromanage us. She would call us. We had walkie-talkies, and every five seconds it seemed like, hey, where you at? What are you doing? Hey, where you at? What are you doing? And then to me that just seemed like way too much. And then majority of the time people didn't even reply to her. I was the only one. She was like, hey Edgar, what are you doing? And I would just tell her, and then she would tell me to do one thing, and then a few seconds later she was like, hey, what are you doing now? I was like, well, I was literally just doing the thing you told me. She's like, oh, stop doing that, and now do this. So it's just constant that back and forth. And then one of the last times I was supposed to get out at 11, which is fine, you know, if that's what my schedule is, I get out at 11. And then she asked me, hey, can you stay a little longer? I was like, you know what, I really can't, gotta go. You know, because the net said we were gonna do something in the morning, so I didn't want to spend too much time there. You know, I just want to go home, get something to eat, and then go to sleep. But she didn't let me leave, so I was like, okay, fine, you know, I'll stay another hour. Because that's the time we were supposed to finish at 12. Everyone's gonna leave at 12. By the time 12 came around, I was like, you know what, I gotta go. She's like, well, I can't open the door, I'm gonna wait for everyone else. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, no, it's like, you gotta wait for everyone. I was like, really? So I had to stay like another 15, 20 minutes after that. So yeah, I left after midnight, and to me, I was like, you know what, if I have to leave at a certain time, I don't know why they're forcing me to stay. I think that's just not right. I talked to a few other people, and they just said like retail is like that. But even when I had a retail job, when I was a manager at another store, I never ran into that. I never forced an employee to stay. If they have to leave and their schedule says they have to leave at a certain time, then they just end up leaving. Of course, you could ask them to stay longer if they can, but if they can't, then that's it. You know, you can't do anything about it. But she kind of just forced me, and that kind of just ruined my night. And ever since then, it was just like things over and over again. Just constantly asking me to do things, which is fine, but I don't even work under her. I work in a different department. So she was always asking me for help because her current employees weren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, and I ended up having to do all that stuff. So at the end, I was like, know what? I'm gonna quit. They wanted me to work Christmas too, and I'm not working Christmas. That's the day I'm gonna spend time with my family. $15 an hour, it's not worth it for me. We're doing other things, and that pay us a lot more money. And for me, you know, family is more important. So it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna show up. That's it. I'm not gonna go. So that was it. The guy who normally helps us out on these lot washes, he called out sick. He told me yesterday that he wasn't feeling good. So, you know, that's fine. It happens. Luckily, I reached out to my brother, and he didn't have any work today, so I just asked him if he could tag along, and he's helped us out a lot today. Hired that guy I was telling you guys about maybe roughly, 2 months ago, I think?
Yeah.
It's been working out pretty good. We wanted someone to help us out whenever we got a little bit busier, especially when we do the commercial work, or when days I'm not available. That way Nathan can have some help.
Yeah, and it's always pretty nice to have a second person helping me. You know, even though I can probably handle it myself, but it's always nice to have a second person to help you. Just everything just goes by smoother. Everything goes by quicker, you know. And
I don't mind having to pay somebody and they cut into our profits if Nathan can have a little bit more help, or if it's just less stressful of a day, especially when we're booked multiple vehicles, and then, you know, we don't have enough time to do all of them. So it really does help out to have another one. As far as training has been concerned, I think we've been doing pretty good. We've been kind of just teaching him on a day-to-day basis as far as what he needs to know. We've tried doing a little bit of polishing, like ceramic coating, but every time we try to do a ceramic coating training day, it always gets canceled because of the rain, like you guys have seen in the other videos. But definitely it's been working out as far as hiring somebody. It's just one of those things. It's just another expense, but it's pretty nice just having somebody else, and it works out pretty good because the guy who was working for us, he works with us 2 to 3 days a week, and that's the only thing that he's doing right now. So actually pretty good. He just got out of high school, so he's still trying to figure out what to do next, but in the meantime he's helping us out. So that's pretty good, because right now we're not at a point yet where we can hire somebody full-time. We really want to be at that point, because that would be perfect. That way Nathan can do it full-time. We'll have somebody else who does it full-time as well, and I can come in between whenever there's some gaps.
So we just finished up with this area. I think we're at like 260 now, 260 cars. We got a little bit left still, a little bit left to go. But we do gotta hurry up. The sun is going down a lot sooner, so we do need to hurry up, pick up the pace, and it is getting a little bit colder now that the sun's going down. So yeah, we need to go hurry up and finish up. But yeah, so far so good. A few mishaps today, but it is what it is. We just need to keep pushing forward and finish up.
Alright guys, so it's a little bit after 5. We're heading out already. So we did have a late start today. We started, I think, at 10. Yeah. It was just colder, so we couldn't really start at the usual time that we usually start. So we started later. We did have a few issues with a pressure washer, but we're gonna make a completely separate video on that one. It was just a lot of things happened, but it's working for now. But definitely appreciate you guys watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Today is day 14 of uploading every single day for the month of December. Stay tuned for any new updates that we got going on. Tomorrow we already have a cancellation. It's the same guy who's been canceling on us. You know, it is what it is. But we do have another vehicle that we're gonna do. It's gonna be, I believe, a Ford F-150, some sort of truck. I'm not sure 100% honestly, but it's gonna be a full interior detail and outside, and me and Nathan are gonna take care of it. So we'll definitely record that and we'll post that as well for tomorrow Friday. You guys be safe, you take care.